Young Chop is a real interesting man. He had a career full of antics, from beefing with Kanye West to having full-on mental breakdowns to standing on the porch and letting shots go off on random people just driving by. Then on top of everything else he was facing, he sat in prison for years, still facing problems in there, fighting with cellmates, getting in beefs. Young Chop has had a real crazy past few years. But even though recently his life been a little different, he kind of is a Chicago hip hop legend. His beats did a lot for the Chicago music scene and overall music scene in general. And this is where his problems will start, because his beats was getting so much reach. It was getting so much attention. Him and Kanye ended up working together. They got involved. Him, Kanye, Chief Keef. Y'all know that era. Now, this was 2012, 2013 Kanye, not Kanye that we know today, not Hitler loving Kanye, but it was classic Kanye, and they was working together. And Chop ended up finding his way into some problems with Kanye West. Pretty much, Chop didn't like how Kanye was treating his beats. He gave Kanye some beats, he let Kanye hear some songs, and what Kanye would do is change the entire beat. It just sounded like a completely different song than what Chop sent to him. And Chop felt the way. He was like, Kanye, you definitely should have came and talked to me about it, or at least let me hear it. He was basically on some, why I gotta hear when the rest of the world hear it, even though it's kind of my beat. This is what he would get on Twitter and say, I just felt disrespected because I didn't even hear the song before it dropped. And I kept telling them that I want to hear the song. I didn't even know the song was changed over like that. Sosa explained in another interview that we didn't hear the song, and then I'm hearing the song and it's different sounds on the beat. It don't even sound like the real beat. He said Kanye should have called me and asked me, Chop, can I do this? Can I do that? But I didn't hear nothing from him. I never talked to him. I gotta go through a lot of people to talk to him, and I still haven't talked to him. He ain't called my phone once. Then he gonna say he don't got no phone. Basically, it was just a whole little messy situation where Chop was feeling disrespected. He felt the way about Kanye and how much he changed his beat. And y'all get what I'm saying. And if we being honest, that does sound like a real Kanye thing to do. Like, you think Kanye really cares what you think about what he doing at his beat? I hate to say it, but y'all know how Kanye think.
The problem what I have with Kanye is when you see some young individuals that already, making a name for themselves and, built themselves up to a certain, when we did the Don't Like, we was already, low key, quote unquote famous. We already had millions of views. This how he came into the picture, coming to get beats from me. And his cousin Don C came in the room like, nah, Ye want to get on Don't Like. I was like, all right, cool. I'm cool with that. So I opened up the verses. They didn't even know the story behind that. He came to get beats from me. I mean, when I read the credits on the song Don't Like, it said Kanye West featuring Chief Keef. It's our record. So I'm trying to figure out, how did the name change occur? Yeah. No, I heard it when I was in Atlanta, bro. My first time in Atlanta, bro. I was in the studio with Gucci. I heard it for the first time on the radio. Time bomb. That bitch exploded, bro. And I'm like, bro, it's not that I didn't like the record. I f***ed the record. Man, I never hated on it. It was the point that you didn't send it to me. I wanted to hear it before everybody else heard it.
And so right around this time he was getting into it with Kanye, he was also in it with Chief Keef. And these two, they both from Chicago, had a lot of big songs together. Young Chop produced a lot of Chief Keef early hit songs. But for a period of time, these two wasn't on the best terms. This is what XXL wrote. Keef and Chop seemed to grow apart from each other after the former signed to Interscope Records in 2012. When things went sour between the two in 2013, Chop was open about it, taking it to Twitter to shut down any rumors that he and Sosa was making music. So at the same time, he beefing with Kanye, he beefing with Sosa. Something bad would happen. His mom would end up passing away, and he was, 22 at the time? And he said himself that he was really never the same after that. His mama passed away, and it kind of started going downhill after that. During the last couple years, Chop was dealing with stuff behind the scenes that could have broken any man. He lost two of the most important people in his life, his mother and his grandmother. Chop said, my third studio album, this was a process that I had my mama in the studio with me. And so when Chop was working on his next album, the whole thing was he was working on it with his mama. So him and his mama working on his album, she passes away, and he was hurting a lot by that.
My mama had congestive heart failure too. Before she died, she had surgery. She died 2 months after that from a fucking aneurysm.
And how did grandmother?
Yeah, my grandmother. My grandmother was just, I think my grandmother needed a kidney or something like that.
She was on dialysis?
Yeah, she was on dialysis. My grandma was a big woman, man. She went down to a toothpick, me up, then seeing her in the bed, just, you know, like she sleep, me up.
A lot of these deaths have been health related.
Yeah.
What do you take away from that? Are you doing anything yourself to?
I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it, because I got diabetes, bro. I started losing weight and shit, a little bit of weight. I'm looking at myself, I'm like, damn, because they tell you it's unexpected. And then my close homie got diabetes too, we the same age, bro, 25. But I've been seeing him, I'm like, man, he getting little as hell. Then, bro, I got diabetes, bro. Like, this shit real in our communities.
So for the next few years, Chop will be doing what he do, making his music, making beats. And you know, he was just in work mode for a while, going through who knows what. But when the whole narrative will really change around Young Chop will be the 2020s. Now, Chop had always been Chop. He will say what he want to say. He will argue. He will speak his mind. But when 2020 came around, we would see that happen, but like 10 times as bad. He was in so much controversy. March 2020, we would see Chop get into it with Meek Mill. Basically, he would do this interview with Gilly on Instagram Live, where he would speak on Meek Mill, and he would say something slick about Meek, and I'm gonna just play the clip because it was on IG Live.
Chop, I gotta get y'all back.
Hey, now niggas talk that on the records though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Chop, Meek Mills is not no scary.
The same with Cassidy.
I ain't good. Listen, man, we talk about Meek Mills, man. What you talking about?
Same with Lil Wayne.
Man, that's a scary.
No, be scary, bro.
No. You can't put Meek Mills and Lil Wayne in the same.
I'm telling you this, bro. I be around French Montana. I used to be on the road with them. Niggas be scary as hell. Hey, I just seen right.
Hold on, wait. So you gonna sit on here and say French Montana a scary nigga? You can talk about whoever the f you want. You ain't talking about Meek Mills in the on here. They ain't no scary niggas, man.
I ain't said his. I said him.
Meek ain't no scary nigga, man.
Is he?
You not gonna get that off on this joint. Now
okay.
we gonna keep the
okay. Let me look.
We gonna keep the conversation going.
Meek ain't scary.
Who the scariest tough guy then?
The scariest tough guy.
Yeah, who be betraying like he a real nigga, but he's scary as
21 Savage. In my book. Enemy go. I like Lil Baby. He be beating up.
Oh, why? Because he just put hands on you. You ain't shit.
Who he put hands on? Offset? Offset ain't saying that. He big GD, right? Hey, Lil Baby, he living like that. Yeah. Hey, I gave him a pass. I love him. He come on my team any day.
Hey.
I swear to God, they put hands and feet on that man. Why you think he ain't been posted?
Well, he posted something. He showed his face. He said,
Yeah, he ain't been posting really. What card he at?
And so now, Meek mad. He like, man, I don't know what the hell Chop going on, but he would get on Twitter and say it's obvious that Chop having some real mental issues. Y'all be gassing stuff so much, y'all just gotta ignore it. I been getting beats for him from years, and I hope he get well. But like you heard in that clip, it wasn't just Meek Mill that Chop this. Chop had some words for 21 Savage. He had some words for other people in the industry. But Chop and 21 Savage little problems would kind of go deeper than that. A lot deeper than just IG Live beef. It would go from them arguing on Instagram to Young Chop driving through Atlanta, Zone 6, looking for 21 Savage, looking for 21 Savage people. And he was doing this on live.
Man, y'all let a nigga from the city come down here and check y'all, bro? That's crazy, big dog. Y'all know I ain't letting that bankroll die, right? That's family. Y'all know that, right?
This
okay.
Hold up with home, man.
Okay.
Come on, man. Alex, some shit.
We ain't letting that shit slide, big dog.
Come on, man.
But I really want to let this bitch off right now.
Alex, some shit. You know that.
Oh, God. You think I'm playing? All right, cool. Say no more. Hey, tell him to have my money, though. 24 hours though. On God. Bro, we go come through this bitch. Sweep this bitch. Y'all ain't even gonna know.
Hey, who the hell is that though?
Y'all ain't even gonna know gonna come through a sweep.
Hey, what will he?
Though.
Hey, what will you know that? We just try to see what's up top.
Y'all trying?
Well, you know that nigga. Who you talking about?
Oh, I don't know who you talking about. They talking about they don't even know you. You's a f***ing goofy. You don't know what I'm talking about? Let me buy something at y'all store, man.
No, they on the east side.
Who on the east side? Why the f*** gave me this address? But I'm doing it for clout. And I'll keep over there. It's left, bro. I told you that already. This the last stop, and I'm going back home. I just came out to give you a Gatorade from their hood.
Last stop finished?
Yeah. Now, make a left so I can go right up. And then I'm gonna be done. Hey, B-Dog. Hey, B-Dog. What's up, B-Dog? Ain't this they Hey, B-Dog, check it out. What you running for? I ain't gonna shoot you, big dog. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I'm finna talk to my cousin. What's up, big dog? Where they at, man?
Oh, I see him.
You see me? Where they at, man? I don't want to come back over here no more because I don't know y'all hood. Oh, okay. Thought it was a problem around this goofies. There better not be no snipers around this. I'm gonna know. Keep talking about goofies. That nigga doing all that cap on Instagram. Talking about a nigga won't pull up to the that my second home. Now this your first home right here, bitch.
These niggas lame as hell, bro. They mad I pulled up to their hood. Then I see another. They thought I ain't see them sliding up, like on the left side. But they know the right side really killers. And they ain't hit. Like, bro, I am not hit, bro. Look at all this shit, bro. Them boys need to. Hey, boy, them boys need to hire. They need to hire some real shooters. Hey, let's say, man, it's up on these niggas. Can't even come outside no more. Man, these boys scary as hell, man. Did I get hit? I'm trying to see. I don't feel shit, bro. I made a steal or something out of this. On folks now. On blood now. That was a blood set. A Pyru set, a blood set. I don't know. I'm trying to see if they was bloods. I thought 21 them was bloods.
Then not only was he doing that on live, but 12 was watching. Nigga, Young Chop is Young Chop. And I want you to remember that point. Remember that point about 12 watching. But I mean, this nigga Chop would get on live. He going through the hood and, you know, looking for 21 Savage. And of course, 21 Savage was going to have something to say.
Trying to promote his album, man. Chop trying to tweet, do all this sad man. Chop posted a video down Boulevard. You know, Boulevard like my second home. That's my hood too. Chop ran through Boulevard. He say, this look pretty. I'm from Chirac. So you know I DM like, bro, I be in Chicago, bro. A lot of niggas me up there like, don't be thinking that cause you from Chicago, you just the toughest nigga in America. Like that down here don't give a we don't give a where you from, bro. That shit don't make you tough. It's on every inch of the world. So all that I'm from here, I'm from there, that shit don't mean nothing. Nigga don't give a where you from, period. And y'all start commenting talking about R.I.P. Chop. Don't never wish death on nobody. Like, it's a going on and on start fake beefs and I don't beef with. Hell am I gonna beef with a who I've never met? That don't even make sense. How can I be mad at you if I don't even know you? I don't just wake up mad at nigga I don't know. What the hell type that is? That shit really sound like some such. Like nigga just wake up, go to my page or whatever, look at my videos on YouTube. Like I don't like this shit. Crazy, man. I don't know who the hell raised y'all. Who taught y'all this shit? That's the problem.
Hey man, y'all pray for Young Chop, man. That nigga having a mental breakdown. So, bro. Really, man. Hate to see my young black kings act like that, man. We gotta start uplifting people when they start acting crazy. Y'all gotta show him that he loved out here. I don't love him, but I know some of y'all probably love him. Y'all show that nigga love, man. He ain't trying to be killing each other and shit.
And before I keep going on, make sure you tap in with me on Instagram at GetLikePrincee. I'm really trying to grow my brand over there. It's going to be in the pinned comment. So right around getting into it with 21 Savage, he was kind of going on a path of destruction. Throughout the hip-hop community, this nigga was getting into it with any and everybody. Him and Southside was on live arguing. Arguing so bad that Southside would start speaking on Young Chop dead mama.
Tell them how you paid to get your back, man.
You said what?
Tell them how you paid to get your chains and shit.
I ain't never lost no jury.
When they ran in the studio with you with Dash,
I put
and you
that
talking
shit
about
on
Dash
my
set you up.
Some on all my kids. You feel me?
On my mama,
the thing
bro.
is though,
On my,
look,
look,
this
on
what
my
we gonna
mama,
do,
you
though.
had to go get that shit back.
Nigga, on my kids.
On my mama, you had to go get that shit back.
Ever.
Yeah.
So cool. Hey, Chop, check it out. If a nigga took my jury, why they never
you
posted my
a hoe,
jury,
bro.
Chop? Why they
Hey.
never posted my jury, Chop?
Hey,
Because a
think
nigga
about
don't post
it,
my
bro,
jury,
before I
they
have
think-
somebody stump your ass out. Oh,
Why
God.
nigga post
He's soft.
another
Hey,
nigga in my
anyway,
jury, Chop?
use
Post
a
another nigga in my jury.
hoe.
But see, look, when we
Use
take
a
your cheap ass jury,
hoe.
when we take that cheap shit you got, I'm gonna
Use
put
a
that, we'll put that cheap
use
shit
a
on my dog.
hoe.
On God.
Y'all boys was back then broke. Flex on
Nigga, you
y'all.
can't even,
Never
you
without
can't,
once.
nigga,
Tell
you
them.
can't even wash the bottom of your
Tell 'em.
stomach, you fat.
That
Talk
big,
about
bitch. When I catch you, I'm
Man,
tell them
you
about
born a
that
bitch,
shit
you
in the
gonna die,
studio,
bitch.
nigga. When you had to pay to get your fucking jury back, nigga.
Your mama, hey, check this out.
Say no more, nigga.
Check
And
this-
you can't go to
check this
Cali,
out.
bitch.
Check this out.
Go to Cali.
I swear
Go to
I'm
Cali.
gonna piss on your mama grave.
I'm gonna
Chop.
push a
I'm
button
gonna
on
piss
your
all
ass.
in your mama grave. I
Go
swear
to-
to God,
what?
Chop. I'm gonna piss all on your mama grave, you bitch. I swear to God. You bitch. On God. I'm gonna piss in your mama. Then let all the homies piss in her shit. You could've ran that if she was still alive, you bum ass nigga. You talking about whole ass. Get yourself together. Your life
So
ain't
you
worth
would've-
that
so
cheap ass
so
shit
this
around
how
your neck,
gangster
bitch.
you saying something about nigga.
Man,
Your
your dead mama, nigga. Your dead grandma.
I'm talking about your.
Your daddy if he dead.
I bet
nigga.
you I can your
Anybody
bitch though.
around that you love that's dead.
What up,
nigga. Every nigga
ass?
you love that's dead, you bitch ass nigga.
Ah,
Talking
bitch. Why
about
you
bitch
go with
ass
that
nigga.
bitch so you get some fame?
You a bitch
Why
nigga,
you
bro.
went with him?
I don't need
So
no
lame
fame,
man.
bro. I'm rich.
You see
Something
Metro
ain't gonna
tearing
never
your
be.
ass up every time.
Hey.
So he beefing with all these people, and the internet was really questioning if Chop was okay, because this didn't seem normal. This wasn't like a regular Young Chop rant. This was back to back with the whole industry. He tripping. He moving wild, so people questioning, are you okay? Then, he would kind of answer that by getting on live and exposing the industry from his point of view. He was telling the world that he ain't ever been the same since he got laced and since he went through this, and he was just explaining a lot.
Mental illness. Lace blunt. I got drugged. Okay. Now let's tell a story about this drug situation. Okay, you guys. Now we finna have story time with Chop. Now let's have story time with Young Chop, y'all. Let's talk about being drugged. Should I put names out? That was like 4 years I got drugged, y'all. 4 years ago, like 2016. But I'm in my right mind though, like I'm confused though. I was never mentally f***ed up, no mental illness or nothing, But for my blood brother to go on the internet and say pray for me, cause his rap career is not on. I don't even smoke weed no more. That was 4 years ago. What y'all see me smoke? Hookah, right? If a nigga got mental illness, how I got cribs and shit. like I'm finna look. I knew it was something. I took his picture down off the wall, right? Y'all wanna know what's crazy? Look, my brother picture used to be right there. That's my mama. On God, that's my mama. I got Fredo right there. Boom, 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 boom. You feel me? Let me show y'all some real shit. Guess where I put his picture at? And on my mama grave. On my mama. On our mama. You talking about? Guess where his picture is at? In the fucking closet. So who got drug problems? I don't do drugs like him, I don't pop pills. I don't drink liquor. That ain't me, I only smoke hookah now. I used to smoke weed, like really like fucked up in the brain. Like that was 4 years ago when I got laced with that blunt. But I'm back. When this rap career don't take off, and when Chop stop promoting you, and your numbers start dropping, and this my brother though. I'm gonna speak about my brother. I love him to death. That's still my brother. That's my little brother, not my big brother. That's my little brother. You know?
So he doing all of this, but like I said, this situation still didn't end peacefully because 12 was watching Chop. They was watching Chop real hard, and just a few days after, doing that whole IG live where Chop was in the hood looking for 21 Savage, 12 will book him on that. This way SSL wrote. Young Chop was arrested for reckless conduct in Gwinnett County. The arrest comes after an incident last Sunday where Chop was out looking for 21 Savage around the Atlanta area after the two exchanged words on social media. During the search around 21 Savage old apartment complex, Chop would go on Instagram to share that his ride was shot at by someone in the vehicle that pulled up alongside the Uber he was driving in. So it wasn't like he was with a random nigga. He was in the Uber and he was on live talking crazy. Some niggas pulled up. They let some shots go. 12 kind of throwing that blame on him. And in that live, Chop showed the footage of that. The arrest report, while police detailed as told by the Uber driver, claims that Chop first took an Uber to a local Quitmart location, then requested to go to an apartment complex as seen in the IG live. And the report indicates that Chop got out of the car. He asked people on the street for the location while looking for 21 Savage. Then Chop got into it with an unknown man, and at some point, Chop pulled out the strap during the argument. Then he got back into the Uber. The Uber was then followed by a black four-door sedan, and Chop asked the Uber driver to roll down the window and allegedly brandished his gun once again when the car pulled up to the Uber. The occupants began to shoot the vehicle. Chop was in first. Bullets hit the Uber driver's front panel, the driver's rear door, the side rear panel. Basically, this Uber driver car just got lit up because he picked up Young Chop. So in other words, Chop almost got this Uber driver killed because he was out hunting for 21 Savage. But not only was he facing problems with the law, he was getting into it with other rappers. I mean, these situations with Chop was going so viral, everybody in the industry had something to say. We had French Montana, out of all people, step in at one point. He would get on Twitter and say this: "It's sad to see this fake stuff. Young Chop need to be in a mental institution. It's only a matter of time before somebody take his life. Then all you're gonna see is RIP and a bunch of fake stuff. If somebody cared about that man, they would go grab him and take him somewhere."
That's it, Chop. I'm calling your mother. You're going to the mental hospital. It's over. Who's with you right now? Hey, Dirk, who's with him? Grab him. Somebody snatch his plate and take him to the mental institution. Go back to the madhouse, bro. I told you that. I just saw you last week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dirk. We was finishing Coke Boys 5, the album in Atlanta. Chop come out of nowhere and talk about him and Drake make a cute couple. I busted out laughing. Dirk was like, nah, you know, dog really lost it. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the mentally ill. Yeah, man, do me a favor, man. All you blogs out there too, stop putting my bro Chop on the thing, man, for real, cause until this thing is over and he can check back in the madhouse, I don't think it's, you know what I'm saying? Like people, you know what I mean? They laugh at things like that, but it's for real, man. My dog's got to get back in there.
So he got arrested the first time for the whole situation with the Uber. Then he would turn around and get arrested on a probation violation charge and something real insane that he was in that really did show the world that he was facing bad mental health issues. Not only would he get arrested for violating his probation, he would get aggravated cruelty to animal charges through on top. Basically, I kind of got to watch what I say because we're on YouTube, but Chop didn't feed his dog. He starved his dog and the dog passed away. So that was looking terrible. When that came out, I remember like everybody was really questioning if Chop was okay. Then it's like, I know I keep going, but right around this time, we would see a video come out of Young Chop. This nigga walked out on the porch. He was just shooting at people driving by. So Chop had the animal thing through on him. He tripping on Instagram Live. He walking out on the porch shooting at niggas. Then he was in Atlanta on top of all of that. After all the 21 Savage beef and driving through the hood, he was probably paranoid because niggas probably out there looking for Chop. And then it was technically people looking for Chop. Some dudes who come out basically telling Chop that he had 24 hours to leave the city. A video on Instagram of some dude in Atlanta would start threatening Chop. He would say this:
Me and my pirates, we all had a talk, right? And I ain't gonna lie, like Young Chop, You can't be in the city no more, bro. Swipe God and the rest of the east side, we banning you out the city. Hey, you out here in our city, you doing too much, and you think we ain't gonna stand and take a stand. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I don't give a where you from, but you out here, you doing a little too much. So we're gonna give you 24 hours to get out the city. You ain't out the city in 24 hours, you going viral. Since you wanna go viral so bad, we gonna make you go viral, and we got the drop on you. So I'm letting you know, you got 24 hours to get out the city.
But Chop would get locked up for years and years, and while he was in there, we would start to see and hear things.
You talked about Young Chop, and this one right here kind of hurts me because I did one of Chop's first interviews actually in Chicago at his parents' house when he lived right by the train tracks. I did a few interviews with him over the years, and then at one point I feel like he just lost his mind.
Yeah, he lost it. He lost it big time, man. Like, I called down there to the jail, and they saying that he like basically playing with himself. And we seen a video of him putting his thing on the person's head, his wee-wee. He fighting with everybody, all his cellies. He went in his celly box and ate all his food. It like made a whole meal out of the celly box, while the celly was in the hospital for a day or two. And then got into a fight with him. Like, Young Chop lost it. If he got some people who love him, y'all need to call down there, cause he up in there for like a harming an animal or something. And he been in there for like 2 years now, 2.5 years, man.
I mean, there's footage of Chop really in prison fighting his cellmates. Now, I can't show the video because we're on YouTube and they will age restrict my video, but you can go out there and find this footage. It was looking rough for Chop. For a long time, he was sitting in jail, sitting in prison, facing these life problems. Then, not only that, April 2022, while he was locked up, while he was in the process of getting locked up, his brother would pass away. Basically, a video went viral of Chop brother named Johnny May Cash, where he was putting hands on a girl. And people were speculating that this video going viral had something to do with him getting killed. Past all of that and everything we done spoke about in the video and the months and years of Young Chop really facing these problems, just a few months ago, back in December 2024, Chop will get out. Now, he ain't really been in no crazy controversy since then, but he has been dropping music. Back in March, we got a single from him called Splurging. That vid got 3 million views since then, and he looking healthy. It's looking like Chop turned his life around. And all we can do is hope that he did, because if Chop go on a rampage, if he start crashing out, nigga, y'all done seen he will crash out. But he has been good so far, and only time will tell. But let's hope bro stay in his bag. Let's hope he stay out the way and stay away from all of these street antics he was in. What y'all think about Young Chop, though? Let me know in the comments.